So I think the burning question on everybody's mind and the topic today is on ketosis, but why don't we take the 10,000 foot view first, or 10,000 meter view, and just answer the question, what is a ketogenic diet exactly?
Simply put, a ketogenic diet is a diet that restricts carbohydrate to the level of entering nutritional ketosis. So, which is a metabolic state characterized by the oxidation. The body switches to primarily oxidating fat for energy instead of what you would like to call a default state, where the body burns primarily, and I'm saying primarily because it does not completely oxidize fat or carbohydrate in any of the states. Okay, so back to the question. A ketogenic diet is a diet that restricts carbohydrate to the level of entering nutritional ketosis, where the body primarily burns fat for energy, fat and ketone bodies, which are byproducts of fat oxidation.
So, Christy, do you mind if we put some numbers to that just real quick in terms of what percentages for macros are we talking about here in terms of fat versus carbohydrates versus protein?
To enter nutritional ketosis?
Correct, yeah.
Well, actually, I guess this depends on an individual level. So if we would to take a person and actually try to get them into ketosis, I'd probably start with restricting carbohydrates to about 50 grams of total carbohydrates per day. And probably one of the most important things here, since we're living in a quantified world, would be to actually measure ketosis. So it's not like it wouldn't be okay to eyeball it. Many people say just restrict carbohydrates to less than 50 grams of total carbs per day, and then you'll be in ketosis, but you actually don't know. Some people need to restrict to less than 20 grams, other people to less than 30 grams, and some people can even be in ketosis at maybe 100 grams of total carbohydrates. Mm-hmm. So in this case, I would say restrict, start with 50 grams of total carbs, and then measure if you have circulating ketones in your blood after 1 or 2 days.
Okay, so we'll get into the measurement aspect in just a second, but just real quick, in terms of percentage of fat going to get into ketosis, I think in the book you mentioned 60% or above is sort of a good guideline. Is that still true?
Probably yes.
Okay.
Probably yes.